The MyLifeCam APS FX app has a bolus calculator to help people decide how much insulin to give for the carbohydrates they are about to eat or drink. This bolus calculator can be used at any time. For example, when auto mode is working as well as when it is not, like when the sensor is warming up. The bolus calculator has to be set up when you start using MyLifeCam APS FX for the first time. You can also update the bolus calculator settings in the Settings and Bolus Calculator menu of the app. The bolus calculator has a number of settings it uses to suggest a dose of insulin. Please choose these settings with the support of your diabetes team. 1. The minimum glucose for calculation. This is the lowest glucose value that the bolus calculator will be allowed to suggest a dose of insulin. If the glucose is below this level, the bolus calculator will decline to offer a dose of insulin. 2. The maximum bolus suggestion. This is the maximum dose of insulin that the bolus calculator will be allowed to suggest. If the calculated dose exceeds this limit, it will be capped at the specified maximum. 3. The glucose target. This glucose target is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its automated insulin delivery or the personal glucose target it is aiming to achieve. The algorithm's personal glucose target is set separately in the settings menu of the app. 4. The insulin to carbohydrate ratio. This is the amount of insulin to be given for carbohydrates entered into the bolus calculator. You can program as many different insulin to carbohydrate ratios across the 24 hours of the day as required. 5. The correction factor. This correction or insulin sensitivity factor is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its own insulin delivery. 6. Duration of insulin action. This duration of insulin action or active insulin time is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its own insulin delivery. You can enter or amend the bolus calculator settings by tapping on the specific setting and either use the scroll wheel to change the value for the minimum glucose, maximum bolus and duration of insulin action. Tap on the blue text to change the glucose target and insulin to carbohydrate ratio. Enter your desired start time and select AM or PM. Enter your desired end time and select AM or PM. Enter your desired glucose target or insulin to carbohydrate ratio for the selected time block. Please press confirm to save any changes. If more than one time block needs to be programmed across the 24 hours, please tap on the green plus to enter the next start and end time as well as the glucose or insulin to carbohydrate value. Please note that the app uses either the 24-hour clock or AM and PM depending on the phone's time setting. It is worth checking all your MyLifeCam APS FX settings from time to time and especially when the app is updated or reinstalled.